Hi everyone, this is Neeraj and I have been working with a leading software company for a couple of years now. And in this video series, I'll walk you through how we write code, how we approach to a code. And for this example or for this video, we're taking a very basic example that you all have gone through. I'll talk about how you write code and what are the things that you should think of before you start writing the code, or if you're writing code. So first thing when you start is okay. I'll start with an example of a factorial program. all of you all of you have seen that program, all of you have written that program, and this is probably the first program that you guys see, right? So suppose I give you a problem to solve and I ask you to write a factorial program in C or whichever language you want. How do you start with it? Yep, pretty standard. So in 80% or 90% of the cases, I'll be getting a response that will start with opening the IDE that we use and start writing the code. Great, that solves the problem. But if you want to succeed in your software career, you should not start with that approach. The first thing that you should do is take a piece of paper, think of what you want to do with Factorial or the program that you're writing. In this case, the answer would be, I want to get a factorial of a number n. Right? Now, what are the inputs of your program? N, that is the number for which you want to get the output. Right? After that, think of what is the output that you want. Factorial of n. Correct. Next thing that you want to think of is, what are the corner scenarios? We all know factorial of 0 is 1. Great. Factorial of negative number cannot be determined. Great. Think of these scenarios and then put all these things onto a piece of paper or even notepad if you do not want to go by a paper and save paper. Now, next thing you want to do is, after writing this code, after putting up this code, how do you start writing the program? In your program, you define that this is a function that I want to write. In the function or at the top of the function, just define what are the steps that the function should do. So I'll not go with the recursive way of getting the factorial. I'll go with a for loop for getting the factorial. Now, if I want to get the factorial of the program, I should start with, I know that I need to multiply. Suppose I get a number n, so I'll have to do a multiplication n times. So I'll put up a couple of statements. First statement will be iterate n times, multiply the result with that index of status where you are, and then return the result, right? And this is how you end up writing the program. Now, once you write that program, go to the original sheet of paper where you had a couple of questions that you had noted down, where you specified that what will be the input, what will be the output. Test it for a couple of inputs, then start thinking of the corner scenarios, right? One of the corner scenarios was negative numbers. Think of other corner scenarios, like suppose I get a very big number, what will happen to my program? And handle all those cases, right? And then this is where you say that my program is done from development point of view. Thanks for